Hey, MCARBO Brotherhood. Really excited to introduce to you the extended mag release for the KEL-TEC Sub-2000. I've got two mocked up trigger assemblies here just to demonstrate the functionality of the new extended mag release for your Sub-2000. We are super excited. We're the first ones to market with any such sort of extended mag release for the Sub. This is a must-have upgrade. Just like the trigger and the trigger guard, you've got to have this. I mean, the function is phenomenal, not to mention the workmanship, the material, the quality, the dependability. We really went above and beyond on this one. I am really stoked to introduce this to you guys. This is really an excellent part. I am happy. Now, this is the first part that we did that wasn't in aluminum. I'll explain why. But you know, we've done a lot of stuff for the Sub that's aluminum. Unfortunately, we couldn't do that for the mag release because the Glock mags are not aluminum, they are a polymer. So we had to go with a similar polymer material. Now, the material is Delrin acetyl, an excellent material. Fantastic impact strength, fantastic tensile strength. It's also got some impregnated lubricity, which helps for function. So there's no hang up, it's nice and smooth. It actually just glides through there. So the polymer and polymer with the impregnated lubricity, it's amazing. I mean, this is what we needed for the Glock version of the Sub-2000. Now, you can expect us, we will make more. M&P is next, so that will be a machined aluminum piece. Now let's just take a quick look at the factory magazine release. Has anybody really closely looked at this thing and wondered why? What was the idea? What was the design behind this? I mean, it's like a little nub. This was almost an attempt at some serrated lines for grip, but you can almost see these partitions here. From what we understand, just looking at it, we'll put them side by side, there's a parting line here. So what we've discovered is that this is this is the factory KEL-TEC part, right? Factory mag release for the Glock. There's a parting line here, okay? A really definite, defined parting line. So this was two pieces. They took two injection molded pieces, the injection molded plastic, which is the lowest grade type of plastic and the cheapest. So when we're talking Sub-2000, we're talking a $300 to a $500 retail price point, depending on where you are in the country. So they had to cut costs somewhere, and unfortunately they did it in some critical places, and this is one of them. So this is cheap injected molded plastic, and you can see they've got reinforcement right here. You can see right there is a brace to help keep the rigidity and function of this little piece of plastic, which it holds up, but the thing that we're most concerned with is this little nub. It's not really functional. Why did they have this sharp little pointy nub? And you can see those little attempts at putting some serrated grip on it. It just wasn't really a good design. So we came up with the extended mag release out of Delrin acetyl. Excellent piece of material. You can see a little bit of machine marks here. We did our best, but fortunately it's an internal part, so you're not going to see it. But out here, nothing. Completely smooth. It matches really well with the Sub too. We're really proud of this part, I gotta say, and I'm super excited. We put the little serrated lines in here to give you some nice texture and grip because there is lubricity on this material. So we had to put some sort of serrated grip, which I think looks great, functions well, and radius is all the way around. So there's no sharp points, nothing you're gonna get hung up on. Yeah, we were worried, hey, is this too tall? Could this get hung up on anything? I mean, you're gonna have to take good with the bad. I don't think it is. I don't think it's gonna get hung up on anything. When you compare the factory one with the MCARBO extended mag release for the Glock, it's pretty similar. So there wasn't a whole lot of extra that we had to put in there. So I'm really happy with it. Fantastic part. This is the pre-release, guys. I'll do an installation video for this later. This was just to give us a quick mock-up and an idea what it would look like, how it would function, and you can see it's just flawless. It's beautiful. And you don't really have to wrench your hand around. You don't really need to break your grip. You know, it's right there. I mean, perfect amount of leverage. Strong as can be too. We actually did a destructive test on these. put it in the vise, and just started bending, and it would go 90 degrees before it snapped. So plenty of strength here. We also did a test with oils and cleaning solvents to make sure it wouldn't degrade. Doesn't degrade, doesn't fade. You're good to go. I mean, this part is a fantastic addition to your Sub-2000, a much needed one, in fact. So really excited, guys, really happy to introduce that. You can go from this little nub here to a beautiful extended mag release. And I mean, look at that. The aesthetics, it actually matches the rest of the firearm, the actual detail there. You can see how it's just a much more complete looking part to your Sub-2000. And I'll have a better video where we can mock it up with some pictures of how it looks with the mag, with the trigger guard, the mag release, how it matches with the trigger guard and the trigger and everything else. But just a quick down and dirty video. Really excited. If you are an MCARBO Brotherhood member, you obviously are going to get a special price on this. I'm not going to put it in the video what the price is, but it's going to be a significant deep discount. You guys have been waiting patiently on the optics mount and everything else. We realize that. Very thankful, really happy you guys have been checking in with us on that. We're going to have to put the brakes on the optics mount just for a little bit. We've got a lot of stuff going on here with the extended mag release. We're going to do all 4 magazine configurations for the sub, so that's in the works right now. So everybody else, it's on the way. If you've got an M&P, if you've got a Beretta, sorry, that'll be the last one, but we're working on it. Those will obviously be machined aluminum since those mags are aluminum. That's about it. We've got wrenches. Those are in the works. We've also got grip pins that are going to be carbon steel to match these screws. So instead of the aluminum flimsy grip pins that come with it that strip out, we're going to have carbon steel grip pins that are going to be black oxide as well, same color, to match these carbon steel screws. So a lot of stuff in the works and more to come. Thanks, guys.